Sakafet, that means what's up. My name is Aliza. Welcome or welcome back. So you just saw me making breakfast, so I just want to explain what it is. So I'm from a small island in the Caribbean called Dominica, so this is Dominican food. So this is bakes. In other countries they call it Johnny cakes or fried dumplings. It's basically fried bread. This right here is codfish, and this is stuffed eggs or deviled eggs. This is just some cucumbers, and this is passion fruit juice. I made it. It's not the one from the box. So in today's video, we are going to be trying to find some new hobbies at the age of 24. So about 3 months ago, I quit my job. So I started to get a little bit bored. I don't have any friends. I don't have any connects. And we ran out of smokes. So we're taking a tea break. And third, I cannot take naps. I kind of have sleep paralysis. The most recent thing that happened was this morning. I was sleeping in my dream. We were in Hawaii trying to learn how to surf. I kind of woke up and heard my sister get in the shower, but I was still sleepy. So I tried to go back to sleep immediately. And then my dream switched up to, and I was like talking to this lady living in like a commune or something like that. And then like I kind of tried waking up and it was like I was kind of being pulled into that, but I snapped out of it quickly. So no napping and no smoking, so this is a good time for me to finally do a list of things that I've wanted to do and find some new hobbies. So I'm gonna eat my food and then we can find a new hobby. Good morning, y'all. It is now the next morning. For one, I want to say that I was able to take a nap yesterday. It was like 7 or 8 hours after I woke up, and I successfully took a 2-hour nap, no sleep paralysis. Before we get into the activities, I've been feeling really down, sad, and feeling lost. And I know that going back to this regular society and getting a job that I don't like is not the move. And I feel like that's the only thing I know how to do is get a job because that's what society tells me to. I've realized things that I lack, consistency, motivation, creativity, which is another reason I smoked. I have this quote right here. It says, "Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds." And I know it's only me that's like limiting myself and keeping me back and making myself feel trapped. Alright y'all, it is a whole week after I filmed that intro and I have yet to start any of these activities, but I did go to the dollar store again, so I just want to show you a few things that I picked up. I got this picture frame. I also got this yarn because it looks so soft. I picked up this other yarn, and I also picked up these crochet needles. So I first want to start off by doing the TikTok glass paint. That seems on the easier side and it just seems so fun. I have 4 picture ideas that I want to do. First up is my girl Miranda Kilgallen from As Told by Ginger. It's by far my favorite kids show. I also want to do one of Britt and Tiff from My Life as a Teenage Robot. They're just iconic. It was the outfits for me. I also want to do number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. Maybe she and her sister. All these were voiced by Cree Summer, my girl Cree Summer. The last one that I'm interested in doing is Shigo because she's just iconic. So this is how Miss Kilgallen is looking. It's not the best, but it's honestly not the worst for my first one. I actually want to do another picture of Miranda because As Told by Ginger, they always change their outfits. But I'm gonna go with something easier and I'm gonna do number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. I'm not even gonna attempt to redo it or anything. I'm gonna just leave it like this. So Miranda's lip, I'm sorry I did that to you, baby girl. Number 5 is a bit more messy, but it gives a nice artsy, sketchy look. And I honestly like that. Like, I am vibing with number 5. So I'm finally moving on to the next hobby, and I will be trying to sew and make some shorts. So about 2 years ago, I bought these leggings from Walmart because I specifically wanted to make them into biker shorts, and I never did. They've just been sitting in my drawer for the last 2 years. Not the most difficult thing, so I think I could manage them. But then again, I don't know. So I'm gonna start with my least favorite pair, and I'm just gonna use a pen to mark off where I wanna cut it. So So I got these handheld sewing machines on Shein for like $2 one time. So I want to see if it works. God knows I can't really sew by hand. I could do a little 1-2, but that's it. And to have to sew 4 pans doing a little 1-2, I don't know about that. I don't feel like doing much right now, so I'm gonna take a break from the other hobbies and I'm gonna watch Harry Potter for the first time. Ever since I was a kid, I never liked any scary or dark shows, so I've never watched Harry Potter. Over the years, I did give movies like The Lord of the Rings, I gave it a try. Then I gave the superhero movies a chance. I loved it. So I want to give the Harry Potter franchise a chance because I could low-key see me being a stan. I could see me saying Team Slytherin, I don't know. I remember this scene as a kid, and I don't like scary shit, so I never watched the movie because of this scene. 2.5 hours later, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone over and done with. It was cool. I haven't really gotten an attachment or a bond with it. I most definitely will be watching the second and third one. So I watched the second movie, and I think I liked it better than the first. It was good, but I see why people liked it. But to be honest, Dobby was annoying as hell. He was annoying as hell. The ending was cute when Harry freed him or whatever, but he was annoying AF. Alright y'all, it is almost midnight, but I finished the third Harry Potter film. And it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I most definitely will continue watching. But like, how popular are you, Harry, that every movie somebody trying to kill you? Every movie. I'm now back to the pants, and I'm gonna try and make them into biker shorts. So at first I started off using this handheld sewing machine. It was only $2, so no surprise that it didn't really work that well. My next try was fabric glue. The parts that I did glue, it made it very tight and it was just very messy, so I did not recommend that at all. I did buy some fabric tape. It was about $4 at Michael's, so I believe you tape it on and then you iron it on to stick it. So I'm gonna attempt that and hopefully it works. I'm gonna use a pair of my biker shorts to see how long I want it. So this is what it's looking like. It's longer than I expected because I wanted to roll it up twice. So this is how it's looking. It's not that bad, but putting 2 layers of this definitely makes it a bit tighter. So these are store-bought biker shorts, and I love the length of these. But since this is printed, it seems a little bit off. It seems like Bermuda shorts. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now we're gonna do the last pair. So I'm all done with the last pair, and it is my favorite print as well as my favorite length. So I'm finally done making these shorts and I'm happy with how it came out. I still might cut this one a little bit, but other than that, I really do like it. There was some trial and error. We had to try a couple methods, but it all worked out. I can't believe I waited 2 years just to cut these into shorts and hem it. So the next hobby I'm gonna try is learning how to crochet. So over the last 2 days, I watched the remaining 5 Harry Potter movies, and I'm definitely a fan. And once I watch a movie and I like it, I'm gonna watch it shortly after. So I'm probably gonna watch all 8 movies again this week or maybe next week. So I thought a lot of it would be dark and scary, but a lot of the movie wasn't. As a child and a teenager, this was definitely not my cup of tea. I definitely would not enjoy this. Some of the scenes still did give me anxiety even at 24. Not even necessarily because it was scary. They just took too long to do shit, and like having it build up, and that shit just gives me anxiety. So let's talk about the movie real quick. First of all, I didn't even know Harry was a little orphan. I didn't know Ron's whole family was a part of it, but I liked it. It was very cute. Let's talk about Snape real quick. So in the first few movies, I was definitely getting the vibe that he was a little on the dark side. Then he eventually became bad, and I'm like, it's not sitting right with me. It still didn't seem like he was truly bad, and I was like, is this nigga good or is he bad? Like, I just didn't know. And in the end, he was good. He was just in love with Harry's mama. You have your mom's eyes. So I definitely love the friendship dynamic that they had with everybody. I loved Neville. I love his character. First of all, let's talk about Draco. A little bitch ass Draco, but everybody knew he wasn't really bad deep down inside. I definitely like the Harry Potter franchise, and I'm definitely gonna watch all 8 movies very shortly. Hey y'all, what's up? It's been like 2 weeks since I picked up the camera. We're gonna insert a little update. Got some new glasses and a new piercing. This one's a little smaller and it's gold. I'm back on my bullshit, but I haven't smoked, you know, the grass. I just been using some carts. I don't drink coffee. I'm trying to stay away from processed sugars, so I gotta have something. If you haven't seen my other videos, I was having some sleep paralysis when I took naps. And it hadn't happened in over 4 weeks. It happened this morning while I was trying to take a nap. Lately, I've only been getting like 5-6 hours of sleep. My normal is about 7 or 8. So I woke up to take my dog outside, and then I came back to take a nap, and then I kind of had the sleep paralysis. And I was able to open my eyes. I confirmed that because I remember like seeing my room. And I was able to open my eyes, and I was like saying, get off me. Like seriously, just get off me. But I was saying it, but I wasn't saying it. There were no words. I guess it was my head. Oh, as far as crocheting, so I learned how to do the basic stitches. I got everything from the dollar store, so probably not the best quality yarn, but whatever. This is my single crochet, half double crochet, triple crochet. So I did that. I learned how to do that, and I wanted to make something. I want to make a scrunchie, but I don't know, that shit kind of... So the only thing I have crocheted are these swatches, but I'm going to try to crochet a scrunchie. Yesterday I tried one method, and that was a little bit harder to see the stitches, so I decided to use the easier method. So this is how it's looking, a little messy, but it's okay, I'm a beginner. This is how we're looking. I think I have one more layer to go based on the video I'm following. I didn't pay attention to how long that took, but I'm sure it was no more than an hour combined time crocheting. But I made my first scrunchie, and this is actually not the scrunchie I wanted to make. I wanted to make a different type of scrunchie, but it was a little bit hard to see the V's when it was like time to do the next step. So I decided to do it this way. Honestly, it's not that bad. Wow. Wow, look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yo, look what I made. Look what I made. Look what I made.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this? A scrunchie that I made. I made this shit, okay? After I made this scrunchie, I was feeling a little bit confident, so I decided to try to make another scrunchie using a different method. And then I really messed up right here. So I'm about to undo this entire thing and just try to do this maybe another time. Moving on to the last new hobby, which technically isn't even a hobby, it's just a trend. I want to try and make those fake ceramic looking vases using paint and cornstarch or baking soda, so that's what we're gonna try next. I have a total of 4 vases, and I got them all at the dollar store. I thought the thing you had to mix in was cornstarch, but when I looked up some tutorials, everybody was using baking soda. So I'm gonna try both. And I'm only gonna use 2 colors. I want to keep it pretty neutral. So I'll start with the baking soda. This is what we're looking like: baking soda and brown paint with a little bit of black paint. So this is what it's looking like. It is black and green, and it is mixed in with some cornstarch, and it made it extremely thick. I'm gonna do the small ones now. So I just want to give my final thoughts on each new hobby that I did try within this video and show y'all the final product of everything. First up are the shorts. So I went back and hemmed these because they were just rolling up too much. I went back and cut this shorter and I re-hemmed it, and I only did it once like the rest of the pants. And then I have this one and this one. When it comes to sewing, I would not try it again. It is not for me. So I give sewing itself a 0 out of 10. But when it comes to ironing on some hemming tape, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, and I will most definitely do this again. The next thing I tried was the TikTok glass painting trend. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. This was solid. This was solid. I don't have the best drawing skills and coloring inside the lines, but this shit is still so cute. So Miss Miranda Kilgallen, not the best, but she's still giving. Number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door. Yeah. Also shout out to my girl Cree Summer. The last painting that I did, the Melanin Powerpuff Girls. Tell me this isn't cute. Tell me this isn't cute. This is very tedious. Each of these did like a couple hours, but it was still fun and very nostalgic. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 just because it's so tedious, but it's still very cute, very customizable. And I'm gonna try and find a way to stick this on my wall. I'm not gonna keep the frames because for the dollar store, they weren't that bad, but it's just not my vibe. It doesn't go with my room. So the next thing that I did was watch Harry Potter, and I definitely am a fan. I'm surprised that I haven't rewatched it yet. When I watched The Matrix for the first time, I watched all 3 movies 3 times in 1 week. But I'm definitely gonna watch it again. Definitely a fan. I next made a scrunchie, and I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 to be fair. But here's my scrunchie. I'm very proud of it. She's cute. She's cute. Very proud of it. Tried making another scrunchie. That was a fail on 3 different occasions, but it's okay. I've only been crocheting for like 2-3 weeks, so if I keep practicing, which I definitely want to keep practicing because I want to make me some clothes. All of these hobbies, I think I want to keep doing it for sure. So last thing that I did was make the vases. So this is what the vases are looking like. So the vases, I'm gonna be completely honest, and they're not really my thing. It definitely worked with the cornstarch. It made the mixture thicker, but it made it smoother. When it came to the baking soda, it was a thinner consistency. It gave it a sandy texture. So the vases, I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It was very easy, but it just really wasn't my favorite. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it because I don't have any friends in real life. So if you want to be my friend on the internet, please let me know down below. This was fun. This was very creative, and there's definitely more to come. If you liked it, please thumbs up, and if you want more, make sure to subscribe. And I'm sending you positive vibrations. Bye.